anything that gets the juices flowing, like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Spartans will put toe to leather to crank us up. Coming out with it, it's Young. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Washington. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Grabs it in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in is this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Michigan State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. You want to talk about from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They booted away on fourth down. Oh, what a move to get room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Dropping back, it's Carr. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Under fire. He's going to run it.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That's caught. It's Boyd. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Back to pass on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He'll keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. The give out of the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Picked off to stop the threat. Takes it the other way.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover two look, so there's two safeties playing deep. But the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He'll do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Using his legs, it's Edwards. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Bunch formation for these receivers. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Inside the 35. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Norton.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Working the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. Oh, it's on the ground. Live ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Offside defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Big guy smells it. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Childs. Makes the grab, it's Frazier. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference. Well, this is step 1. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference play. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, their players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll keep it himself. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. To the air, it's Carr. Right on the money. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D-linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Irish send out the punt unit. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Pulls and fires complete.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. The Spartans get enough for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw, it's Childs. With the catch, it's McCray. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Frazier. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. Lost a throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Collier. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal touchdown.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in, it's Marsh. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Grab near the sticks. It's McCray. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Got the quick pass. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And this one splits the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Boyd. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there that can be efficient, make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Time to take a shot. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Well, it looks to me like the offense made some adjustments at halftime. Only 3 points in the first half. But here we go in the first drive of this third quarter. And this quarterback looks locked in. Really nice throw there to pick up the first down.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Spartans in the hurry up. To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This drive facing a little adversity on second and 11. Looking for a man, it's Child. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Young. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Turning it off. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll go back to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. To the air, it's Carr. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Running to the left. Got room to work. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Back to pass, it's Carr. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Carr. That's caught. It's Norton. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. They'll try the right side. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Here's the handoff. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. So the final period starts with a second down play. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Marsh. There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And the Spartans want to crank the tempo. To throw, it's Childs. It's complete. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10.
Man, you got to like these last two plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
Handoff from the gun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch. Swarming to the ball. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Rides to back and leaves it. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Dropping back, it's Carr. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last 2 plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Irish send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Got a man. It's Collier. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Finds a little space. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield. It's Collier. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. To the air, it's Childs. He's got his man across the middle. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Boyd. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Spartans. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Got to give this team credit, guys, because good teams find ways to win games. I know they were their favorite coming into this one, but they get the touchdown when they need it. You got to convert the 2-point play to tie this thing up. There's still time left at the end of this game, but you feel like the momentum is now back on their side.
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.
Number 10 on to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. To the air, it's Childs. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd down, going up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over.